Yo,
I
Ax,
don't
did you
think
talk
he
about
meant it
Drake and
like
Michael
that.
Jackson?
You said what?
About Drake and Michael Jackson?
But I mean, ain't really much to talk about with it. It's just that Drake tied Michael Jackson. He's officially tied with MJ for having the most number one as a male soloist, right? And yeah, first
I,
person
I got
shooter.
I, I got one thing. I got one thing. It's Enzo.
What up?
So Twitch got this new beta, right, where you can do collab streams. Like hip hop had collab albums. Now both streamers can stream on Twitch at the same time. I do think it's gonna change the game and allow for just I don't know everybody to tap in. So I'm looking to tap in with Boom, with Jace AP, with all the chat nigga streams, and take my shit to the next level. I don't know how you feel about collab streams.
Shit, I'm pretty sure it go up. Like I see Twitch try to up their game because there's a lot of competitors in the marketplace.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, they also have like guest stream or guest something. I forgot what it's called.
That's it. That's it. I
Guest
got the
star.
early access. They yeah, so you can have more than one people, more than one person, but each streamer maintains their own stream.
Oh, that's lit.
That's not really new though. They always had that with like squad or team view or squad view when you playing like COD or something.
Isn't that
Mm.
like adding somebody on Instagram, basically?
Yeah,
Yeah,
essentially.
it's kind of like that IG feature, but it's guest streamer. Except, yeah, both of you share an audience and bring your audiences together for a collaboration.
Mm. No,
I think that's something for Twitch to get back at Kick and Rumble, for taking some of the market share.
mm. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. I seen it on my tab, but I think I gotta request access to it. I gotta request access to it. All right, people. I'm probably gonna call it. I'm gonna call it quits for the day. Nice little 7 hour stream. If I didn't get to something today, I'll get to it tomorrow. Thank you, all you guys who came out on all of the platforms. I think I probably got to. Let me see. I think I got to all the donations. If I didn't get to all the donations, I'll make sure I read them before I get off. By the way, Alden, thank you for the two. He says, "Yo, Ak, what do you think about the KSI versus Tommy Fury?" I was very impressed by KSI. I thought KSI was gonna get knocked out second round. Tommy Fury, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of realized that Tommy Fury is a YouTube boxer. Like I thought, like he was. When I seen him fight Jake, I was like, even though Jake did knock him down, I said, "Damn, I think there's leagues and levels to this, and no one could really compete with him in the YouTube sphere." I'm wrong about that. And by the way, I was so impressed by KSI. I think KSI has a decent chance versus Jake Paul. I really thought he was gonna get handled like a rag doll.
What fight you was watching, nigga?
What?
That nigga KSI punched himself in the forehead, nigga. That shit was terrible. That was a disgrace
That
to
shit was
fight
a hug
sports.
fest, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck
Yeah,
was you
yeah,
watching?
but still, you're supposed to knock that dude out, bro. You're supposed to knock him out, bro.
No, you were
Yo,
supposed to at
KSI
least
got
fight.
hard
It
to
wasn't
me.
even fighting.
You know, I think KSI like his boxing talent's constantly getting better, but he got hard. Facts.
What? He got anime hearts. He got Zelda hearts, nigga.
Yo, he hugged him every time he was about to get swinged at. Like, shit wasn't even a fight.
Mm.
That shit was pathetic.
Shit. Well. Yeah, no, I was impressed that at least he ain't get knocked out. Like my whole thing was again when I'm going in, thinking it's going to be a knockout. Anything else is win. Secondly,
KSI
the
was kind of
Dylan Dennis versus Logan Paul fight. Again, I was kind of disappointed Logan didn't knock him out. Like that shit was just a clown show, if you ask me. So he should have got knocked out, and I thought KSI was going to get knocked out. So to me, I thought this was a big win for everybody involved. Dylan Dennis got a big ass paycheck because he helped promote this fight by clowning Logan's girl. Then you have KSI, who even though he lost, he's still in a great position to fight Jake Paul, or to fight anybody else. I think he's good. And also Tommy Fury, I still think he's gonna be now the big bad wolf that somebody got to try to beat. Which I think Jake Paul is probably gonna try his hand at it again. I think everybody wins. Everybody got paid. Nobody got embarrassed, and everybody could make a reasonable argument for fighting either again or another fighter. So, it's one of those. It's one of those. This is a money grab, if you ask me. Straight up money grab. All right, Bozo, thank you for the 10. He says, Act, do you think that Drake numbers actually hinder him? A lot of people feel their falls and undeserving compared to Michael's before 2016. He has 0 number ones before streaming. Hey, this is the streaming era, and he's gonna rule the streaming era. I told you about in the streaming era, Drake is gonna have number ones all over the place. I think eventually they're gonna kind of cut these stats in two, and be like before streaming era and after streaming era, because half of the battle is popularity. If you're popular enough and you drop a song, it's going to be heavily streamed, despite if it's good or despite if it's going to stay there. So, maybe in the future, or maybe people from back in MJ's day will look at Drake's number ones and be like, those are like bubble stats, like the stats that LeBron got in the bubble or whatever. But I think as time goes on, everything's going to be about streaming. It's never going to go back to physical. So, Drake's numbers are going to continue to be respected.